Hey,
wow,
it is.
great.
Oh, okay, so I can't
Alright.
draw anymore.
Alright. So, welcome everyone. Does anyone have any final questions about their characters or about the game before we set the scene?
No.
I don't think so.
Actually, how about we go around in a line, and we talk about for each character should have some sort of we'll do a simplified version of the influence system. So everyone goes around and says how their character knows some other character for some reason, and therefore has influence over them. So for example, Corgi, who has your character known? You might have only known one of them because you're an alien and have just come to Earth. So, it would probably be easier if you use your mic, but if you're not comfortable, then like you're fine to just use text.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay. Also, if you're using text, I would prefer if you use it in the Discord chat instead of the Roll20 chat, just because it's going to be visually easier to see on the overlay.
All right. So honestly, maybe should we take a vote? Should we like go around and talk about like characters' history, or should we just jump into it? Because I'm fine either way. Like if we just want to like get it started.
I would like to talk about characters' histories. Personally.
Okay.
I'll second that.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I know you've already worked up kind of a backstory together, but for the others, so, how about, Iron Star? What is your history with your two characters that are your love and your rival?
Well, first of all,
You're if you're not comfortable if you've never done a role-playing game before, correct?
yeah.
Okay. If you're not totally comfortable with that, we can maybe try to come up with something else. Basically, my idea for I'm sorry, I don't have this planned out in more detail, but basically, your characters have known each other, but you haven't been together for you've like vaguely like kind of tried to form a superhero team together, but you haven't really had like a serious mission until now, until you see like this crazy scene that I will describe at the beginning.
Woo!
So your characters just aren't that close to each other unless you specifically have a plan for something.
Okay.
Okay.
So does anyone have? I won't go around in a circle. I'll like let people speak out if they want to have any history with anyone else for a couple minutes.
Okay.
I guess I can start with my character Fossil, who, before his transformation, was childhood friends with Sentinel, but they grew distant and apart by high school and before he became what he is now.
I feel like, am I just not hearing people very well? I feel like I keep on, like, just cutting out every 3 seconds.
I could hear you fine there.
Okay.
Yeah, so could I.
Okay, cool. Yep. So, we have that connection. I think it would be cool for Sentinel to have a connection for someone who, like, they've done like a superhero thing before, like they were both working on a very similar mission, or they came across like the same person in need for help and they were like, oh, okay, and then like they met and did a thing and then just pieced out. Does that sound like a connection that anyone wants?
I don't want to keep the VC silent, so no.
Okay, sounds good.
Bubble, do you mind if I message you about something that like might make like your character's history a little easier?
Okay.
Hold on. So, or I guess I can just like I can just say it out loud. Basically, if your character is supposed to have a love and a rival, but like those are kind of hard to like roleplay, especially for a first timer, especially the love part. You talked about how maybe your rival should be Cypher, correct?
Yeah.
I think that would work out well because like you're probably both prone to like causing trouble. And you're both like not really that respectful of authority. And your powers are like very different. So you can start with Cypher as your rival. But if you want to later mark someone as your love, you can, but you definitely don't need to. Okay?
Okay.
Alright, cool. Alright, it looks like people don't need to talk about that much more about their characters. So are people ready to just jump into the first scene?
I am.
Yeah, but one question.
Yeah?
Who can I punch?
Uh, sorry,
And is
who?
it Bubble?
So um, you can punch. I'll set the scene. There will be bad guys in the first scene, I promise. And
No,
if you
not
get,
bad guys. I want to punch Bubble.
Bubble, what has Bubble done to what has Iron Star done to deserve being punched?
No,
You
I
don't.
don't want to punch Iron Star. I want to punch Bubble.
I'm the GM of this game. I am not the boss of you in real life. I can't tell you whether or not to punch people, although it'll I mean, if you want my advice, it's probably not a good idea.
Don't worry, I'm just trying to lighten the conversation up because Bubble's nervous.
Ah, okay.
So anyway, are people ready to start the scene?
Yep.
Yep.
All right,
Let's
cool.
go.
So you can see, so the blazing sun shines over the gleaming spires of Halcyon City, as people scream, as people scream, in the history museum, on the edge of the park. You can see several men armed with guns, in trench coats and wearing plain white masks, stand on the tower at the top of the museum. They say, one of them, a voice among them says, "We as a society have grown weak.
Oh no.
We have too many people who are no asset once the inevitability of war arrives. If you do not have what it takes to escape in 150 seconds, then you do not deserve to live." And as this happens, a team of young heroes, some of which people have heard before, some of which people have never heard before, but who people have never seen together, all charge towards this building. As the timer beeps and screams echo as people try to break open windows and throw open boarded doors. So now I'm going to go down the line, have everyone introduce their character, and say what they are doing as they try to stop this. So starting with, well, I won't go down the line. Anyone who wants to start, but basically everyone will be able to say one thing about their character, but I want to give the spotlight to everyone. So does anyone want to go first?
I can.
All right.
Okay, so my character is Sentinel. She has jack shit for powers, but you know what? She's doing her best. I'm probably going to try to sneak behind the dude instead of doing a full frontal assault, because I feel like
the only bad guys you can see are on the tower on the top of the museum.
Okay. I suppose we need to get onto the museum or through the museum.
Yeah. Yeah, and you can hear people screaming as they try to break open windows.
Okay. Oh boy. I'm getting just a little bit distracted by the sex cat that is walking across the screen right now.
Sorry guys, sorry everyone, I really have to clear drawings.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to take a screenshot, you have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and they're gone forever. I'm sorry.
There we go.
All right. I don't have a perfect map of this place. It is basically just a big classical building with a medieval looking tower on the top.
Okay. I guess step 1 is trying to find a way onto
I
the
can
roof.
maybe try to find one. I probably should have found a picture to represent this. I'm sorry.
That's okay. There are 2 people with me who look like they're very strong, right?
Yeah, so you see there's the giant lizard guy, and there's this other guy who I don't know if you know Iron Star at all at this point. But you might know that, so actually you might not know Iron Star at all at this point.
Okay. Just gonna say, anyone want to throw me onto a roof?
Fossil kind of looks over to her. Probably stands about 6'5" Green armored skin, Stegosaurus plate in the back of the tail. Just look, you're freaking crazy. You could die from that. You guys you don't got any vulnerabilities or anything. Hop on. I'm climbing up.
Wonderful. Gonna grab onto Fossil, I guess.
All right.
Well,
Fossil, you should roll to unleash your powers.
Okay, so that'd be a freak roll?
Yep. Here, I can turn the music volume down a little bit. Oh wow, full hit. Okay, so
Okay.
yeah,
Let's go.
yeah, you pick her up and you throw her like right to the top of this tower.
We were not throwing.
And
He was
you-
gonna climb.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm climbing with
Um,
Sentinel, holding on to my plating.
Okay. Sentinel's holding onto your plating while you just climb up to the top, all the way up to the tower. You see people like shooting down at you, but it doesn't get past the cover of the tower. Now you arrive at the tower, at the top of the tower. However, you see three goons in those white masks pointing at you with submachine guns.
Oh boy.
So what do you do? And anyone else can jump in if they would like.
Yeah. Let's give the our other three members a chance to do a thing.
I was gonna say, I use my like superhuman strength and I just jump into the building. Super jump
So do you jump into the building or onto the tower?
onto the top of it where they are.
All right. So roll to unleash your powers.
Okay.
So that would be for freak. You go to your character sheet.
Wait, how do I roll?
Yeah, you go to your character sheet for Iron Star and go to freak which is on your labels.
Okay. Okay, and
Ooh, okay. So, unfortunately, you jump and
didn't jump high enough.
you actually land like a little further over, and you just land on the other side of the museum. In that case, the goons open fire on Fossil. Fossil, roll to take a powerful blow.
All right, and
So,
what exactly is that? Just the conditions roll?
Yeah, so if you haven't marked any conditions, then it's just a flat.
Cool. Oof.
Oh no.
Actually, if you're rolling to take a powerful blow, you
Oh wait, I think I have an ability for this.
if you roll to take a powerful blow, it's the only roll in the game where you want to roll low.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Then yay.
So you just like brace yourself and you just groan in pain as the bullets hit you, but they just aren't doing much to you. Anyone else? What do you do?
Can I go?
Sorry, who is that speaking?
Corgii.
Oh yeah, absolutely. What do you want to do?
Fly to the
Okay.
building.
Yeah.
Can I go help Fossil?
Describe what you do.
I use my flight to fly over to Fossil and use my heliokinesis to damage them.
Okay, so you shoot like beams of solar energy at them.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So roll to directly engage a threat.
How do I do that?
Go to your character sheet and go to the dice next to the thing that says danger on the left.
Okay. What do I do from there?
If it says like a situational modifiers, just hit next with don't put anything in there.
Okay.
Okay, wow, full hit. So what you do is you can choose two of the following. You can resist or avoid their blows in turn, take something from them, create an opportunity for your allies, or impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition.
Suppress.
Okay, you can choose two things.
Suppress and what were the other options?
So you can go to the character sheet. You said near where the character sheets are, you can see the basic moves. And you can go see directly engage a threat.
I can't find that.
It's like right at the top, in the middle, sort of.
In active moves?
Oh, no, sorry, it's not on your character sheet. It's like sort of near the character. It's like if you go to the newspaper thing in Roll20, it says Basic Moves Part 1.
Oh, wait. Okay. Surprise.
Okay, so you surprise them, and what's the other thing that you do?
Suppress.
Sorry, suppress? That's not an option.
Like resist the blows?
Oh, resist their blows?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So describe what happened. So describe what they do in response.
I don't know.
If you want me to, you can, but I want to give you the if you wanna say how this goes down. All right, so Comet flies up and shoots a solar beam that just scorches all three of them. And they all immediately just retreat into a trapdoor, and immediately shut it behind them. And then you hear just this echo, and you just hear this echoing voice, this echoing woman's voice, that says, "You cowards! Are you really people to talk about us not being willing to face these alien menaces?" So now they have retreated into the museum, and shut the trapdoor behind them. The timer for the bomb is still ringing.
Oh boy.
What do you do?
I'm gonna try to get Cypher up here.
What was that?
Do we have comms to communicate with each other?
Sure.
Well, I'm gonna calm Cypher and be like, "Yo, like, look for the bomb. Use your gadget stuff, whatever, to disable it."
And then I come in?
Yeah, you can come in whenever.
Dude, I only do text roleplay. I don't know how to do this. Okay, fuck. Okay, so I have a backpack. I open the backpack, get some goggles, and then just put them on. Examine my surroundings and just try to find the bomb. Okay.
All right.
I don't know how to do this. Just excuse my stuttering.
Sure.
I am very nervous.
So roll to assess the situation.
Okay. Which one?
That is with superior.
Okay. What's this? Input value. So
Yeah,
do I
just
just
don't
put?
do. If it says like situational bonus, don't do anything.
Okay.
Just hit next or whatever. Okay, so that is a hit, but not a full hit. So
Okay.
that means you can ask one. You do see on the basic moves the assess the situation options?
Let me see. Which one? Yeah. I see them.
So which question do you like to ask? This is out of character, so it's just like your character will know the answer to one of these. It's not like you're asking an NPC.
Well, this doesn't really help me find the bomb.
Maybe how could we best end this quickly?
How could we best end this quickly? Yeah.
So your radar is picking up a signal coming from the top of the coming from like just below the tower. It sounded like it was that woman who was shouting at those goons earlier.
Yeah.
And now the timer is still going off. In fact, it says you have 100 seconds left.
That's not good.
Can I go downstairs and... I want to say help evacuate people, but I would have to go through the people with the guns to be able to do that.
Or you could like break through a window or whatever.
I could.
There's not only one entrance.
Let's try to... I'm gonna try to help people escape while the people more suited to doing other things can do the other things.
All right. So what do you do?
Gonna break through the window. Can I assess the situation to see, like, what the crowd is like?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, so that is a 7. I find that questions in these PBTA games to be kind of restricting, so if you want to ask a different question other than the ones listed, you can do that.
Basically, I want to know... Wow, my brain is blanking. I'm so sorry. Here we go. Everything is okay. I would like to know what the crowd is... I can only ask one question. Where is the best exit to point people towards?
Okay. So the windows are very well reinforced. You look through, there's a fire exit that is boarded only from the inside.
Okay. Does it look like anyone is going towards that? How many people are still inside?
People are like, people are trying to tear down the boards, but it looks like it'll take them a while because they don't have any. There's like a pile of people.
Oh boy. Okay. Do we have like an inventory or things that we own?
If you want to say that you have something on you and it's reasonable that you have it, you can.
Okay. Oh shit, we just got a follower.
Oh, yay.
So there's a thing boarded up from the inside, so it's going to be hard for me to get to it. And there's a lot of people, which is a trampling hazard, trying to tear it off, but it's going to take them a while. Do I have like a crowbar or something that I could use to help pry something open? Some sort of fulcrum?
You probably don't, but maybe one of your friends does.
Okay. I'll shout to ask if, Does anyone have like a crowbar or like a something for prying things open? Pretty please.
And I'll just say that Cypher, you can definitely spend your gadget point on saying that you have one of those. In fact, it's probably like a super high-tech, like sonic crowbar or whatever. But you don't
I
have any
mean,
obligation to give it to
I
them.
could use those giant ass tentacle thingies on my back if you see them on the image. They would work as a crowbar, right?
Sorry, hold on. Who's talking right now?
Me,
Sam, that's Cypher.
Sam. Oh yeah,
B.
B.
Sorry, what, can you repeat that?
Yeah. So you see on my photo, I have like those big crane thingies. Couldn't
Yeah.
those just be used as a crowbar?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
But you need to use a gadget point on it.
Okay. Let me find it. Where can I find that? I'm stupid.
So you basically, I think I remember the move. Basically, you can pull out 2 new gadgets per scene. But like once you have a chance to like restock your supplies, you can get those gadget points back. But when you get to 0 gadgets, you mark a condition because you realize you're like running out of tricks.
Okay. And where can I like mark that on? Or do we just keep it
There
in
isn't
mind?
really a place to mark it on your character sheet. Just try to remember it because there are only 2.
Okay, so I only have one more, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but I get to keep the past ones. The past
Uh,
gadgets.
yes.
Okay, cool. Okay. So, can you repeat what Sammy what
Yeah.
Sammy's situation is right now?
So there is one fire exit, which for some reason is boarded up from the inside. It was probably the fucking eco-fascists. And then there are a bunch of people trying to take the boarding down. Wait, you said it's boarded up from the other side. Does that mean I would just be able to like open the door from my side?
Yes, but there is like yeah, I guess. It might take you a little time because there's just like tons of like
Okay.
but you can get the door open for sure.
I'm gonna go try to get the door open, try to help them take down the boards.
All right. So yeah, you throw the door open and you see there is just a crowd of just panicked people trying to tear these boards down, but they're like metal boards that are just like attached really hard. You see people like trying to crawl through, like there's like this little kid that's trying to crawl through right now. They're all just screaming for help. And you also hear down the hall they say, "Someone's breaking through from the outside."
Can I break the metal using my creep?
So hold on. Corgi said they were gonna do something. What were you gonna do? Hold on, let me go into the chat.
Can I use my heliokinesis to open the doors? Or like to blast a hole through the wall?
So you can try, but there are a lot of people in here. That might be kind of dangerous. Especially also there's a bomb.
Okay. What do I roll?
Wait, okay, so sorry, hold on just a second. You are this is sorry, who I still don't perfectly remember everyone's voices. Who is this?
Corgi.
Okay, okay. So you want to blast a hole in the wall without injuring anyone, correct? Okay, you sure you want to risk that? Okay.
I can't kill too many people.
Roll to unleash your powers then.
Famous last words.
So freak.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's go.
Oh
Okay.
shit.
Oh, so no one died?
Yes.
So, you blast a hole through the walls. It will take you a few minutes. But well, not a few minutes. It'll take you just like a few seconds. Of just like blasting a hole through.
I was about to say we don't have minutes.
Yeah. Eventually, yeah, you'll break through. And you see people turning around. You see people turning around. And however, they are on the opposite side of the wing as that place where Sentinel opened the door. And you also see, three people. You see two of those soldiers with submachine guns, and you see one woman who has like black veins in her skin and is carrying like a glowing red sword that's a glowing red sword with like this vibrating like chain like blade.
Oh boy.
Um
Okay.
Some of you might recognize her as Saber, who is a superpowered mercenary known to only work for the highest bidder. And they all stand there and they say, "You think you're getting out? You're getting through us." And then as the people are just like running out through the hole, they start screaming and just like scattering in different directions.
Okay. Good. Disperse. Disperse is good.
And one of the soldiers says, "We were wrong. Yeah. I guess we have no hope. People are just pathetic cowards after all."
I don't know. I tend to think that people just don't like dying. I'll let other people do things,
It
but
comes
after
that
other
death
people.
is nothing. So then, or do you say that in character?
Yeah.
Okay. So the woman with the sword says, "It seems that death is nothing but an inevitability. And to accomplish the greatest things in life, one must risk it.
For the
Some
biscuit.
will give it just like you." And she just starts sprinting towards you with her sword and like charges at you and just leaps at you. And she leaps like 30 feet. Like she's clearly super strong.
Fun. Good shit. Fuck.
So when Comet like blasted through, that let like everyone on the top of the tower in, right?
No,
Or,
I thought Comet blasted through like at the side, like in the
Oh, the
wing where all the
side.
people were.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
But so let's focus on what's happening in the moment right now.
well,
Saber
I'm
is
trying,
jumping at Sentinel with the sword. Sorry.
Cool.
yeah, I'm just trying to figure out if I can feasibly get to this scene or see what's going on.
You last I checked, you were still at the top of the tower, and it's reasonable that you were somewhere else, but I think that unless you have a specific move to just be on the scene, if your character doesn't have any powers that aren't like that affect people like outside of their physical reach, then I don't think you can help, sorry.
Okay, can I at least like use my move to get in, like just into the building?
Okay, so you're gonna jump into the building with the people? Alright, cool. But
Okay.
let's in the
Well, yeah,
moment.
yeah. Well, in the moment, yeah, we'll go to
um,
the moment. 'Cause I'll...
So, I am going to try, instead of trying to fucking tank the blow, I'm gonna try to defend the people who are trying to get out. Can I do that?
Yeah, you're. So, what does that entail? Does that mean like try to take off the boards?
I thought the boards weren't an issue because there was a hole in the wall now.
Yeah, but the hole is now blocked by 2 guys with submachine guns.
Ah, I see. Okay. Well,
And
no.
the timer says you now
Can I-
have 30 seconds.
Can I help since I was outside?
Fuck.
You are sorry, I still don't remember everyone's voices. Who are you?
Oh, Bubble.
Oh yeah. So you are Iron Star. Yeah, you can help. Sure. If you were right out there.
I overjumped the building. I was in the side that the door opened.
Sure.
I can attack the.
Yeah, because you were on the side. Yeah, sure. You were right there.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna engage in the threat.
Okay, so you leap into defend her.
Yeah.
All right. So
See if
yeah, roll to protect someone.
Okay. That'll work.
Okay, so that is a partial success. So that means you either expose yourself to danger or you escalate the situation.
I expose myself to danger.
Okay. So you leap in with your arms crossed as Saber swings at you. Roll to take a powerful blow.
Okay. What would that be?
So actually that's just just type /roll 2d6 because it's not based on specifics.
2d6. Five.
Okay. So yeah, you actually stand strong. You now that you notice Saber and her face, you remember that she was actually part of the same super soldiers program that you were. And she says, "Oh, it's you. The one who was running from Shadow all along."
Oh shit.
I'd be like, I don't remember you.
You, the one who still has nothing, who's still running. Nothing to call their own. Not a cause for the betterment of humanity.
That kind of
No
hurts my
real
feelings.
friends. Oh, that was pathetic. You don't mark a condition. Anyway, what do you do?
I mean, I am like emotionless, so I just don't care about what they say.
What were you rolling? Oh, sorry.
We haven't heard from Cypher or Fossil for a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are they technically in a different scene because most of us moved,
You
or?
can jump in whenever you want. You can jump in whenever you want.
Okay.
Right. I guess I'm going to find a way into the building to sort of like because you said there's a trapdoor that they went through down the tower.
Yeah.
Can I like? You said they locked it, or is it? Can I just open the trapdoor?
You can just open it if you're super strong like that.
Cool. So yeah, I'm gonna just pry open the trapdoor and try to follow through, and so pretty much I was just, I guess, running downstairs while this whole moment went on. Where do I kind of come out and?
So you can run down the stairs and you can see there are those two guys with machine guns standing at like the big entrance that Comet blasted out. And you can see over there are the boards that people are just starting to force open. And Iron Star and Saber are battling, and Sentinel are battling just outside it.
Okay, so I'm by the guards at the hole.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm going to bull rush them.
Okay. Roll to directly engage a threat.
And that's freak.
Yep.
All right.
So okay, that is a partial success. So you can choose one from resisting or avoiding their blows, taking something from them, creating an opportunity for your allies, or impressing, surprising, or frightening the opposition.
Gonna resist those blows.
Okay. So you basically then that doesn't really make sense if you're just bull rushing them. If you're going to just like stand there and like tank their hits, then sure. But if you're gonna try to like get them out of the way, then I don't really think then that would be like impress, surprise, or frighten, or create an opportunity for your allies.
I think we're thinking of different things. Like I'm running into them.
I don't think you can if you do that, you couldn't resist, or you would just run into them and they would get right back up. You wouldn't like do anything else.
Okay, I guess then. Yeah, I guess I'll just work as a human shield then.
Okay. So so one of them is just opening fire on you and you just like shield yourself. There might be like some part of your back that's like super resilient, whereas the other one is still keeping watch outside. Meanwhile, Saber is fighting against is still swinging her sword at Iron Star and says, "Why are you working to protect these people? I could take them out at any minute. Forget the 20 seconds that's left." And she, right on her wrist, you can see that she has the control panel for the bomb. She says, "Besides, these people are worth nothing. Fighting is all you know. You should understand that by now." Mark a condition.
Hey, I just realized they're in the building with us. They're in the building with us that they're planning on blowing
you
up.
guys are right outside the building, not in it.
Wait, what?
You're right outside the building. You never fully got those bars open, although people are working on it.
Oh, I thought when the bad guys went into the building through the trapdoor, that meant they were inside and protecting stuff from the inside, and so the hole got broken open and then we moved inside to combat them.
No, you were outside trying to get those bars open, and then Saber jumped outside to fight you.
Okay.
And then Iron Star jumped in and intercepted. But anyway, Iron Star, you need to mark a condition. So do you know what those are? Bubble, you still there?
Yes.
Can you mark a condition on your character sheet?
Condition?
Yep. And what do you say or do in response to that?
To what?
To Saber saying, Why are you trying to protect these people? They are worthless. I could end their life right here. And you can see she reveals on her wrist the control panel for the bomb. She says, fighting is all you know. These people are completely worthless for it. That's all. If anyone should know that by now, you should.
That if they can't fight for themselves, I could fight for them.
All right. But what condition do you mark? You do need to mark one, unfortunately. So if you just like totally, if it just makes you mad, you can hit angry. If you think it just, you can hit insecure. If like you're thinking, oh, maybe I am just a mindless
Angry.
killing machine.
Angry.
Okay, you mark angry. Okay. So what do you do, or say?
I tried to hurt Saber to clear angry off me.
Okay.
That would
Roll to directly engage a threat.
be danger.
Yep. Uh-oh. Okay. So, you.
Oh, I missed.
So, you are just punching Saber wildly. You like punch her sword arm. She flinches for just a second, and then you punch. And she says, "You fight well. You could be an asset to us, you know." And then you punch her right in the arm that has the control panel for the bomb, and it just starts rapidly beeping. Anyone else? What do you do? Anyone else at this point can just arrive at the scene because it's kind of climactic right now.
Okay. Can I fly in and grab
Also,
the
Iron Star, mark another condition.
Oh.
At this point, maybe you should mark guilty or afraid because you might have just set off the bomb.
Should I take angry since I cleared it?
Sorry, what? You just cut out.
Said should I take off angry since I did try to hurt someone?
Oh, sure, yeah, you can take off angry, but mark something else.
Okay. Afraid because I might have set off the bomb.
All right. Anyone else? What do you do?
Can I fly in and steal the control panel and turn off the bomb?
I don't know about turn off the bomb, but you can grab the control panel, sure.
Okay. What should
It's basically mounted as like a bracelet.
Yeah.
You know, you don't need to roll. You don't need to roll for that because it's still about to go off. Anyone else? Do you want to do anything?
Yeah. Okay. So is the
Actually-
bracelet still on her?
Never mind. So who's talking right now?
Me. B.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
so the
Comet just
bracelet
grabbed the bracelet, and it's ringing. It's making that noise like right after which it's just that couple moments of silence after which it's about to explode. What are you gonna do?
So it's still beeping right now, right?
It has just stopped beeping, and you know, based on your knowledge of explosives, that it is about to explode, like within the next second. What do you do?
Okay. Who is it on? Does Corgi have it?
Yes, Comet has it.
I mean, okay. If I get blown up, do I die permanently? Am I just gonna lose
no.
help?
You don't want it to. You don't want it to blow up. I'll just say
Corgi
that.
doesn't
Okay.
have the bomb. Corgi has the bracelet that sets off the bomb.
Yeah, the control panel for the. That's true.
Okay, you know what? I'm not that creative. I grab the bracelet with my claws and just throw it in the sky as far as possible.
The bracelet does not have the bomb on it. The bracelet is the
Oh.
control panel for the bomb.
Since
Well,
your
you're
character-
Hack the bomb since you're
Yeah,
like
your character is like
superhuman.
a super hacker. You can try to disable it.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm stupid. I forgot I'm a hacker. Okay, I quickly grab it from Corgi's hands and see what I can do with my hacking ability.
Okay. So roll to Actually, you can just pull out a new gadget that just disables it.
Or can I choose to roll? I want to save
Sure.
my gadgets for later. Okay, what do I roll?
This would be Unleash Your Powers, actually.
Okay.
So that would be Freak.
And
Yeah, and you can control electricity too, so you can just like overcharge it. Okay, so that is a hit. So
is that good?
okay. You need to either mark a condition or it will be unstable or temper. Which one do you choose?
I'll mark a condition.
Okay. Okay. So you just like strain yourself as like your heart nearly stops as you do it. But
Right.
you just like disable it. And at this point, as you just like disable it, the control panel just stops beeping and it stops glowing. And now, you can see that somebody has thrown open that board and people are flooding out of the museum.
Cool, 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 cool.
So now,
could I? In theory, it would be best for us if we managed to stop the people from running away until we can, like, get them, or do we want to, like, let them run away because we're not, like, going to be able to fight them very well?
sorry, you cut out for a moment there.
Nah, it's all good. Is this, like, slowly closing the scene, or do we want to try to hold them and make sure they can't run away so that we can figure out more of their plans or something? Or do we want to just let them run away? Because our ability to fight them might not be great. Cool, I'm gonna try to make some of them stay. Can I from what I've heard of the Red Lady talking, can I roll to pierce the mask to see if there's anything that I can do to get her, like, villain monologuing?
To see if there's anything that what?
I can do to get her, like, villain monologuing. So to
You
get us
keep
more
cutting
time.
out for that specific word, I'm sorry.
Villain
to get...
monologuing.
Okay, sure. Roll to pierce the mask.
Woo!
Wait, Cast Sponge? Was
Yeah.
I supposed to put a condition on? Or...
You can mark any condition.
Okay, I'll just put Afraid on.
Okay. So that's a hit. So that means you can ask one of those questions. And again, these are pretty restrictive. If you want to ask something else, you can.
I wanted.
But yeah, you will give a villain monologue, and this is what you want to know out of character.
Yeah. Oh, so that means that because I... Wait, what?
Sorry. Yeah, what question are you asking?
So you just said that because I rolled Pierce the Mask, I'll be able to make her villain monologue, or because I rolled Pierce the Mask, I'll be able to know
give a
how
villain
to?
monologue. So just choose one question you want to ask out of character, and she will give, and the
she'll
monologue
give
will
us...
reveal the answer to that question.
Okay.
Basically.
Sounds good. I want to know how I can gain influence over her.
So she says, so you might have saved a few people, but humanity is doomed. As long as we're weak, as long as we're this weak, we won't be able to defend ourselves against things like that and that.
Did she just point to my friends?
And she pointed toward toward Fossil and Comet, or the versions of them that are never as nice as those two pretend to be. The strongest societies are born out of war. And peaceful societies will inevitably crumble to dust.
Wow, everything you
And
just said is wrong.
as long as I remain strong, and among people value strength, that's the way I will always live. And
Does that mean
and then
okay.
she just sprints away down the street.
Fun
Does
shit.
anyone do anything if you catch her, or just keep going?
As she kind of runs, I just kind of yell down the hall like, "Oh, I'm still more human than you, you freaking crazy lady."
We'll see about that.
Kasplach?
And then she just runs away.
Wait, before she leaves, can I flip her off?
Sure.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I'm gonna join Cypher in that.
Hell yeah.
Does that mean that the way to gain influence over her is to like be strong?
Basically.
Okay.
And yeah. And she says, Project Aries will come to fruition. And then she shouts that from down, and then she shouts that and then disappears from into an alley.
Oh, Aries, how creative. Greek god of war. Wow.
Oh boy.
Great brains on that one.
Alright, and now you can see there are police cars showing up. And also, down from the sky comes a hero in a brilliant blue costume and yellow cape. His skin seems to be made of pure silver. It's the Silver Savior, one of the most famous in the city. And he just has like this big, like cheeky grin on his face, and he says, "Hey, I wanted to commend y'all for what you've done for the city today." And he points toward Cypher, Sentinel, and Iron Star. And he says, "But I gotta say, your work here is done. I want you to vacate the premises right now."
Yep, okay.
Can I flip him off as well?
Sure.
Okay.
You do that, and he says, "Look, a lot of us, you think you got it all figured out, don't you? You think you're better than me, huh?"
Oh no.
You know what I was doing?
Oh,
You
no.
know what I was doing when you were stopping this little bomb? I was busy fighting an ancient kaiju that would have destroyed the entire state of Hawaii.
Wow, insecure much?
So I would maybe show a little respect, okay? And so he is trying to shift your superior down and your mundane up. Do you try to reject his influence?
Cypher or Sentinel?
Cypher.
Okay.
Well, I don't like him. He's a jackass. So yeah.
You said yeah. You cut out for a while, but I'm pretty sure you said yeah.
No, I said
Alright,
that he's a jackass. So yeah.
Your character has +2 to reject other people's influence, I think, because of a special move.
Oh,
So
many?
just roll 2d6 +2.
Okay. 2D. 2d6?
Yep, +2.
Is that it? 2
Um,
+ 6, 8. Is that
Okay.
it?
So hold I think so, but hold on just a moment. Might have like a little caveat.
Fail the ratio. Shut up, Bubble.
Um,
I'll fucking ratio him. Don't
so
make me.
you can instead, if you would like to, you can shift one of your labels up and one of yours down.
Okay. So I just changed the number next to them, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then also put one down, right?
Yep.
Done.
All right. So, but you do still vacate the premises.
Yeah.
All right. So now what? If none of
You're
you
the
has a
DM.
specific idea, so just out of character, this is intended as maybe a little downtown if you want to if your characters just want to chat and get to know each other a little better. But if no one has anything they want to do, I can just cut to the next scene where kind of something another sort of crazy dramatic thing happens.
I have things I want to do.
All right. So, how about your characters go into a local coffee shop
Yeah.
and chat
Yeah.
for a bit?
The superhero
Also, can my
world.
character be mute? Because my character so far has not said anything at all.
It's kind of really limits your character if they're mute. Maybe they just don't talk that often.
Okay, yeah. Fair enough. That works.
Sorry,
Mr.
I accidentally cleared roll 20. I'll be.
Oh.
And I think I might need to take a quick bathroom break. I'll be back in
Okay.
3 minutes.
Sounds good.
Okay.
I think a
Great.
quick break would be an excellent idea. So I'm going to open up the break screen. Then I'm gonna.
No, not the break sprain.
I'm gonna mute some things.
So is everyone still getting the double? Because I think Kasplach is back.
Yeah, I'm back.
Oh, welcome back.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Kasplach, you sound like you're two at the same time and everything said, I hear it
I
again.
should mute myself in Roll20. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Have I sounded like that the whole time?
Not from
No,
my end.
it was just when you went for your break.
Okay. Yeah, that might make sense.
I already
Alright,
have
yeah,
everyone
no,
muted
yeah.
over Roll20, so.
Okay. Okay, good. Are people ready to start up again?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
might want to clear the drawings before we put the stream back on.
Who's drawing a mustache on Cypher? What the fuck?
I do like the mustache on the seahorse. Very tasteful.
The pink one.
So you are all just
was
relaxing.
drawing
So
the
you are all
mustache,
just
I
trying to trying to calm down after this attempted bombing in the cafe. Would anyone like to start conversation?
Yes.
No.
Well, first, am I allowed? Like, what's the vibe? Like, how do I
Yeah,
fit in the
wait.
cafe?
That's true. I forgot about this. Um,
I mean, I was going to suggest we go and grab food from like a street vendor or something, which would be a little more
okay, sure. You grab food from a street
fossil
vendor,
friendly.
and Fossil just kind of like hangs in the back. And then you just go to like at like a picnic table in the park. How about that?
Sounds good.
Pumpkin spice latte.
All right, cool. So that's the scene. What would anyone like to start conversation?
How is it that both the villain and the hero were asshats?
I'm like, my face is already like stuffed with scones, and it's like, you know, like, adults. I don't know, like, you get old, you get cranky, you become an asshole. That's sort of life.
I know some adults who aren't. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know some adults, but then the second they see you turn into a freaking 6 foot tall lizard man, they run away and scream when you don't care you're a kid no more. So like,
Oh.
yeah, the little ass hats.
Fossil, are you okay? Do you want to talk about it?
What's to talk about?
It seems like you're still a little bit upset about being rather abandoned by everyone you know.
I got you guys. We're fighting crime. We're doing stuff. What else could you ask for? Living the dream.
I can't tell if you're being sarcastic or not.
Think over it.
Fair enough. Good job, Cypher, by the way. Like, I don't know what the rest of us were doing, but you came in clutch. Bravo.
Thank you. Yep. Wait, I thought you were talking about me stealing bread.
I mean, the bread is good too. Bread is very tasty.
Wait, it works. Okay. I'm gonna stop fucking around. Okay. Or yeah. Oh wait. Was I supposed to talk in character?
It helps if you want to.
I thought we were talking out of character. That's why I was stealing bread. Okay. Please. Okay. Just do that. Do that again.
Okay. By the way, Cypher, like, good job. You really came in clutch there.
Okay.
You're calm and quiet one. Very good. Very well. Iron Star, right? I'm gonna look at
Yes.
Iron Star and talk to him.
How's it going?
What the fuck is up with Project Aries? Like, did you know her?
It's a long story.
We have time.
You don't want to hear about it.
I would love to hear about it.
Believe me, you don't.
It seems like it's one of those things that we might need to know.
It's like 4 books long. There's a couple sequels.
I see.
Do we
And
got an
it's not even
audiobook?
that interesting. No, it doesn't have an audiobook.
Damn,
There's
no,
not
can't
even
flip
a
pages.
review on YouTube that shortens it.
Oh, yeah, I know. Sorry, not accessible to me, Sentinel.
Oh
The
well.
book is like as big as the dictionary. You don't want to know.
Okay, fair enough. I'm gonna get back to my cup of coffee.
So you see, what was that?
Just Iron Star sending few into the chat.
Sam, I'm not mad at you at all. I'm not annoyed at you at all. I'm sorry if I
No,
seemed
I
like
just feel like there's 3 adults here, so I feel like I should stop fucking around like that.
okay. I mean, no,
I find it funny,
it's
but I don't
purely
know if
your
you.
character, not you. Like part of this game
Okay,
is like adults getting annoyed at you.
good to know.
Um, speaking of that,
Yeah.
you see, speaking of that, you actually see, there are like a small group of heroes that are of somewhat lesser heroes that are crowded around the museum to sort of like search the scene and find out what might have happened. One of them walks by who you recognize as your uncle,
Oh,
who goes by Hero Elias Pyrotechnic.
pyrotechnic.
Um,
Fuck yeah.
and he says, Kate, so you actually made it, huh?
Yeah, yeah. I
Huh.
go by name Sentinel.
Um, he he sort of like whispers, but like he's sort of trying to
Stage
whisper, but it's
whisper.
clearly louder than a whisper should be.
Yeah.
Not the most magazine friendly team you got there, but if you
I
can't get any powers, you got to take what you can get, right?
I think my team is plenty magazine worthy. Like, I think we all look damn cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
tell that
mean,
boomer.
yeah, you were able to like hold them off for a good few minutes before the Silver Savior came in to save the day, right?
That
He
is just
did jack
not what
shit.
happened.
He didn't do anything.
He did jack shit. He showed up at the
You
end
know,
after the bomb was defused.
Ouch.
Maybe someday you'll be able to succeed a mission all on your own without help from anyone like that.
I see. I see. Good talking to you, Uncle. Don't you have a job to do?
Uh, yeah, I'll get back to it. Anyway, have you connected with Noam at all? I know you two were like inseparable when you were like planning your hero costumes
Yo,
and such back when
pyrotechnic.
you were kids.
Yo, Pyro. About this time now, the
Or
bomb
maybe
would have gone off.
what
Shoot.
was that? Sorry.
About this time, the bomb would have gone off. You wasted too much time for being a hero.
Yeah. I mean, wait, hold on. I'm sorry. I couldn't really pick that up. What was that?
Fossil said you're wasting too much time. If the bomb would have gone off by now. So he's basically saying, do your job as a hero and stop talking about it.
He says, "Damn, you really put up with that thing, huh?"
He's
And
what
he
the
was like, maybe,
fuck?
and I mean, no offense to Noah, maybe he wouldn't have wanted to join the team if he knew he would have to be on the same team as that freak, you
No
know?
one wouldn't have wanted to join the team anyway. He stopped being into
Uh,
superheroes
anyway,
fucking years ago.
um, and no, Noam, you need to mark a condition.
Oh no.
Well, let's see.
Um,
Which
So, and then he's like, anyway, I got work to do. Catch y'all later.
Buzz off, you old fart.
I can't believe I used to idolize him.
Like I said, all adults are assholes.
He's the fucking reason I wanted to start doing this in the first place.
Then
Are
be
we gonna
better
be
than
like
him.
that when we grow up?
Look, I can't say. I don't know if my brain works like some sort of human anymore. I bet Comet won't be an asshole when she's older. I bet that. Bet everyone's nice in your planet, but don't know why you stay in this backwater place.
Did you used to be human? Fossil.
Yeah, no, you think that some freaking dinosaurs from another planet came down and well, yeah, no, I used to be human.
Weirder things have definitely happened.
Yeah, so that's why but everyone thinks it's the biggest thing ever, but whatever.
That sounds horrifically sucky. Well,
Yeah, but not looking think you'd know. So,
Sentinel's going to get up and stretch. We should probably get back on patrol.
wait,
Hello?
I just want to check. Since we haven't heard from Comet in a moment, is there anything that she's doing in particular?
Oh, yeah.
So, comment. You receive a message, written. You have like a communication device. It's all written in your alien language. Nobody else can understand it. That says, um, we have heard reports of a militant human group named Project Aries. We consider them to be potentially dangerous to our people. Um, your mission is to bring a member of Project Aries into outside of the Earth's atmosphere so we can pick them up and take them for questioning. Um, I hope that I think that these humans will be okay as long as we wipe this person's memories and return them within a day. That's completely acceptable in our society, and I figure it's completely acceptable elsewhere. Um, I hope you will do this favor for us, as you have abandoned your posts for some time.
Oof.
Can I can I text back? No. Can I just text back like ratio?
You say no. The response in response, the alien commander says, I would really appreciate if you could do. We need all of the information we can get. You are perhaps in these times of paranoia, you are perhaps the only Livarian who can fly to Earth operate without much suspicion. If not, then we have reason not to trust you.
Can I reply? I don't care. Can I just be extremely mean to them?
You can do that. If you do, mark a condition.
Oh, what condition? Insecurity?
So, and then it says, we have denoted you as potential threat. Monitor, do not engage. And also,
Ow.
if you do not want to reject this commander's influence, you should shift danger up and superior down. Well, actually, danger up and savior down. Danger up and savior down, not superior.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So, now what?
I think we're about to head on patrol.
Yeah. Are we able to see any emotions on Comet's face as she gets these texts?
You can roll to pierce the mask.
Okay.
Or, Corgii, if you just want to say that, like, or if you want to talk about this at all, you're free to do that.
Okay, I'm just gonna tell the group, I was watching a video of a cat falling into a cactus or something.
Oh shit.
Okay. In this case, Sentinel, you can roll to pierce the mask.
That's so sad. I hope the cat's okay.
Okay. Does it automatically take into account the conditions?
Yes, it does.
Okay, good.
So in that case, you can ask, what are you really planning? Or actually, you can say, I'll say that you understand that, they got some sort of message, and you are not really sure, and they are not really sure what to make of it. It's something that they don't really want to do, but you don't know anything more specific than that.
Okay. I probably won't bring that up in front of a group, but at some point I'm probably gonna talk to them and just be like, hey, what's up? So at some point in the future.
All right. I don't know why you'd want to trip a kid.
No, you weren't supposed to look at that. No. No, don't look in the chat.
They're doing a second sillier roleplay in the chat.
Can I, like, go play on the play set in the park?
Or do you, like, maybe not understand it because you're an alien?
Yeah.
Alright, what do you do there? That's, like, kind of crazy.
Wait, can I push Comet on the swing?
Sure.
I get on the swing.
What did you say on the swing?
I fly on the swing.
How does that work?
I grab the swing and just
Oh.
fly
Oh.
instead of swing.
Oh.
Okay. So you
Okay.
grab the swing and you, like, fly forward, so you just, like, do, like, this, like, huge, like, loop as the swing just, like,
Loop-de-loops.
coils around each other.
Yeah.
Okay, so you do that, and then the swing just, like, locks around the pole, and you were just, like, standing there hanging onto the pole.
This is great.
I get off the swing and use my heliokinesis and blow the swing set.
You can use, like, you can shoot, like, solar beams. You can't, like, just move things around with telekinesis. So you can, like, fly up with the swing if you want. You can definitely tear it off.
No, I meant like blast it with the.
Oh, sure. You can, like, blast the swing into the air, sure. Okay, so you just blast the swing into the air, and it just flies like 300 feet up and lands in the street right in front of someone's car.
Okay.
Oh, don't do
How are
that.
the people reacting to this?
People are just kind of like gasping, but they recognize that you're not like malicious. He's you see like one guy who's like with his kids, and he's like, hey, maybe take it down a notch there. It's not really how we do this on Earth.
Just stare him in the eyes.
Alright, so if you guys want to just cut to like the next sort of like more action-y scene, you can, or if you wanted to keep doing stuff here, you can.
I'm good with this being the end of the scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just end it with a
So-
facepalm.
I want to end it with me just still eating the bread that I stole from that local coffee shop.
Alright, so somebody asks, wait, where did you get that bread? And then sort of... Okay,
I don't know.
cool. So you're eating that bread, and then hold on just a moment.
Wait, something happens? Oh, fuck.
Well, not while you're eating the bread. It's a little bit later.
Oh, okay.
Maybe like
It's like the
next
part of the
day.
show where the scene transitions to like later in the day.
Yeah. Um. Hold on just a moment. So where do all of your... Never mind. Sorry, I just need to think of like how to set this up.
Mhm.
Uh, I'm sorry.
You're all good. We've been doing this for a while, and it's always, for some reason, doing things on stream is always like 10% more brain melting than doing it regularly.
So that night you hear, or maybe while you're still there, you do see, it's like a big like screen like on the side of the city, that says, the development of, um, the the development of, I'm sorry, the development of the Chimera, Earth's first large space battleship, is almost complete. Um, with tensions between, with suspicion of the nearby Livarians, who have settled in an outpost in, orbiting Jupiter. Um, the U.S. Space Force is considering sending the ship, for potentially defended diplomatic contact with the Liberian people. And somebody roll to assess the situation. Actually, never mind. Iron Star, you remember that Shadow, the organization that you were taken by and were like given your powers to through just like horrible experiments.
Trauma.
You were also funding Shadow was also funding Chimera, which was the company that was building the this spaceship. So, do you do anything about this? So, do you say anything about this?
No, I just keep it to myself.
Okay. So, you all return Alright, so in that case, the next day, you guys all just like you all spend the night. You might like go out individually on patrol, like keeping watch in different parts of the city. You don't see anything specific. You don't see anything particularly alarming.
Do we have a base of
How
operations, or do we all individually like go to our own places of residence?
if you all want to like stay at one person's place, you can do that. You don't have like a fancy base yet, though. That's like something that some individual playbooks can have.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm pretty
can be
sure my
Fossil's
place
place,
is just like a house with my family, so that's not gonna happen.
I'm sure Fossil probably. Is there like any what? I don't know. There might be like it's just an abandoned warehouse or something.
Yeah, you could have an abandoned warehouse that you hang out in.
Sounds like a good place.
So yeah, I guess at the warehouse, Fossil's sort of messing around with like probably just like audio news and stuff, since it's hard for him to hold things like books and papers in his hands, and is just trying to get like the gist of if there's any like attacks on the city or trying to keep communications up. But it's obviously not his forte, and he could, but he's doing his best.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay, so roll to assess the situation.
Okay, and that is
That's with Superior.
no.
Okay, unfortunately that does not succeed. You don't really find out what's going on. At this point, Cypher, you have a chance to restock your supplies. And also, you can, if you would like to, you can see that you can see you have a device that like picks up like unknown signals. You can see evidence of the signals that were sent to Comet. If you would like to try to hack into them, you can. Would you like to or not?
Would that use one of my gadget abilities though?
Yeah, but you would have time to restock.
Okay, so I still have one, and then I can just restock to get
Yeah.
2 of them back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
All
But
right.
wait, am I gonna be able to translate them? Because you said they were in another language.
You can maybe get a vague idea because like there has been some contact between Livarians and humans, but people don't understand them that well.
Okay.
So you can roll to assess the situation as well.
Okay. Let me pull it
And
up. Yeah.
yeah, just roll. I was just gonna say for Zeev,
Okay.
you can you can mark potential because you got a failed roll.
Can I do it?
Yes, you can do it.
12.
Oh wow, okay, full hit.
Is that good?
Yeah. So you can see basically the word Project Aries is written in English. So you can see that. It basically says abduct Project Aries. It'll be fine. If not, we will have to monitor you as a potential threat. And you also see that at least one other person has seen this message. That has picked up this message.
Oof.
Okay, I want to keep it to myself because, well, if the topic gets, like, if we get to this topic again, I'm gonna talk about it, but not right now. And I'm just gonna assume automatically because it got sent to Comet. The one person that saw it is Comet. That's what I'm gonna assume. Well, my character is gonna assume that.
Since we're in some downtime, would I be able to like find where Comet has set up and like have a conversation?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'm gonna like wander over to where they are and like lean up against the wall and be like, in a very quiet voice, be like, "So what was that going on with your phone earlier?" Does Comet respond at all, Corgi?
Comet is sleeping.
Comet is sleeping?
Oh,
Okay. We should probably call that it for this session then.
Okay. Are people
okay.
how about I have like one more little like reveal and then we can call it
Sounds good.
if people are kind of tired.
Okay.
So later on, maybe later that night or maybe how about the next morning? The next morning you see a news report that says there has been evidence of a message conducted to a Livarian spy on Earth that Livarians are preparing for war with humans. And because of this, um, Admiral David Heller is Admiral David Heller is planning on launching the Chimera for for an armed discussion with the Livarians at their base as soon as possible. Um, if the procedure goes well, the Chimera should be launched by the end of the day.
Ooh boy. That's gonna be fun.
Um, all right. So, would people like to just end the session right now, and maybe we'll pick it up some other time?
I think that's a good idea, especially since we have a player who's asleep.
Are they asleep? I think the character was asleep, not the
Oh, is
player.
the character asleep, not the player?
Yeah.
Character.
Oh, I'm sorry, I misunderstood.
Well,
Um, Sentinel probably would have tried to catch them like as soon as they like went off from the group before they
Okay.
fell asleep.
Maybe you can. Is it okay if you talk to them like after you get this news report?
Yep. I mean, at that point, we're probably part of the group again. I'm just gonna kind of look at Comet and be like, so do you have anything you'd
Maybe
like to share?
Well, hold on just a second before we get into anything. Do
Okay.
people want to continue, or do people want to call it off for now?
I'm okay with continuing.
I'm cool with continuing.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
Corgii?
Well,
I don't mind
I
continuing.
wanna kinda go right now.
Oh.
Okay.
you kind of want to go right now?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
All right.
Okay.
I don't. The second session will probably be pretty quick. So yeah, if people want to go, then like maybe I should do a couple things to get ready for the next session as well.
Sounds good.
Okay.
All right. Did you all do want to do a next session, right? If any of you are just like
Yes.
really didn't enjoy it at
This
all,
is
come
cool.
back
I'm
to-
just very embarrassed because I don't know how to play.
I
No,
wouldn't
it's
mind
totally
doing
fine.
one
You've been
session.
playing well.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
All right, great. All right, it was great to get to know all of you. To talk to all of you. Also, it's probably isn't B? You're in Romania, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I am. What?
So it's probably like 3 in the morning right now.
No, it's 12:26.
Oh, okay. Okay, so that's not
It's
ridiculous.
1 a.m. for Bubble though, I believe.
Okay, Bubble,
Cool.
where are you?
Middle Eastern country.
Oh, really? Okay. Okay, so yeah, if people want to head out, the second session will probably be fairly short. So yeah, I will talk to you all later.
Okay.
But
Talk to you later. And
Bye.
to the stream, thank you everyone who came out and vibed with us. This has been a lot of fun. Yeah. Hope to see you again.
Better change that title to Two Shot.